Good morning. Leave it as Saturday, July 21st. I might be wrong. 2018. And these are your morning announcements. I have no idea if Adobe is still live. If he is, I probably won't get any viewers this morning, but that's okay. You guys can watch it later. Watch me later on. Heading into work. It is cloudy, 73 degrees. It's supposed to rain on and off today, which sucks. Bite me, I'm here, says Nikki. Hey, Nikki, good morning. It is a cloudy day. Look at. I hope it clears up because one of the weddings that we have going on today is supposed to have their ceremony outside. So I'm a little concerned. We have luckily we have a indoor space that they can use if they cannot use the outdoor space because it's raining. So we do have a backup plan, but you know, I hate to see people's wedding dreams crushed because of weather. Thank you. Is Adobe still on, Nikki, or is he off now? Do you know? I really don't pull anybody away from him if he's still on. But it was great seeing him today. I was just thinking, oh, I hope he's okay. I hope he does a video soon. And then, poof, there he is. So I was really happy to see him. Sounds like he's surviving out there. I don't know why he's there or what's going on, and I don't need to know. But, oh, you're so sweet, Nikki. I don't need to know what's going on with Adobe. You know, he's a private person, and I totally get that. I just keep praying that everything turns out okay for him and that he can get back to Camp Goonies soon. Sounds like he's going to be looking for some temporary work while he's there. Better his situation a little. Get him some money, some padding, so that when he goes back to Camp Goonies, he's got some money in his pocket. So, that's good. But it sounds like he's living in a shelter right now, which makes me sad. Thank you, Nikki, for checking. I appreciate that. You know, and being a moderator on all these different Slab City / Camp Goonie channels, I've noticed that in the last couple weeks I'm seeing more and more comments from people where they're calling the people in Slab City bums and, you know, drug addicts and, you know, just basically cutting them down and stuff like that. And you know, I know for a fact that there are people who are in Slab City who are tweakers and drug addicts and people who just kind of leech off of other people. But for the most part, you know, there's so many people out there who are not like that. They do what they got to do to survive. And they make things and they dumpster dive, and they just got to do what they got to do to survive. And I had like a unique situation in my childhood because my grandfather was a pastor, and he preached at the Milwaukee Rescue Mission for 30 years, and I got to meet a lot of people through the rescue mission. Yeah, I agree, Nikki. There are a lot of really, really good people out there. And when my grandpa was preaching at the rescue mission, he sometimes had to bring people home because the shelter was full. So he'd take them in. And one of the interesting things that I learned about a lot of these homeless people is most of them, at least at that time, now you got to remember this is like 40 years ago, were not drug addicts, were not alcoholics. They were people who like just went, you know what, society, I can't handle the pressure. I can't handle the rat race. I can't handle the stress. And I give up and I'm dropping out. Doctors, lawyers, people who were on professional sports teams, every walk of life, from poor to rich. Good morning, Kathy. All these people had just dropped out of society and went, you know what, I got to do this my own way. I cannot handle the society norm for doing this. And they just did what they had to do to survive. A lot of these guys, they lived outside most of the year. The only time that they went into the shelter was when it got really, really cold, you know. Otherwise, they were making their way on the streets. They dumpster dive for their clothes. They would dumpster dive for their food. They were not panhandling. I can tell you right now, for every panhandler that you see, there's 30 people who are not panhandling, okay? Who are actually not necessarily a bad thing, because there's tons and tons of food. Every landfill, and I'm all about that. Hi, Joanne. So when I hear people call like Mike a bum or Adobe or any of the Goonies or Tommy or any of those guys, it like makes me very angry. That's like the one thing that it's really hard for me not to push the ban button. You know what I'm saying? When I hear comments like that. But I try to explain that they're not bums, that they actually do work for everything that they have, and sometimes, I mean, everybody in life at one point or another needs some help with something, right? I mean, we all aren't born, most of us are not born with silver spoons in our mouths and are independently wealthy from the day that we are born to the day that we die without having to work, right? I mean, everybody has to get help now and then. So, and anybody who says, oh, you're a bum, all you're doing is like asking people for money, you know, bullshit, like you haven't done that in your life, come on. Everybody at some point in their life, I mean, from the time that you're born until you're 18, you're being taken care of by your parents, you know, or 16 or 15. I was 15 when my dad told me, I ain't buying anything for you anymore, go get a job, which was the best thing he could have done for me, actually. But, so I'm like, I'm driving myself. Rick is ahead of me in our element. See, he's right ahead of me. We took 2 cars today because he can leave a little earlier than I can. I have to stay there today, all day. So we're driving down in separate vehicles. So unfortunately, I can't read the comments as well as I would like. So please forgive me for that. I'm gonna flip the phone here for a second. Much more better. So, there we go. I threw up. It's like being on a roller coaster. Looks like the sun is trying to peek out. Please peek out, sun! I want these people to have their dream wedding. I'm also wearing my non-reading glasses, so it's really hard to read. So forgive me if I'm not reading your comments. I will as soon as I stop the car. Ooh, somebody just cut Rick off. Now he's mad. I can see him throwing up his hands like, whoa! But yeah, I was excited to see Adobe today. That was so nice. I miss him. His laugh cracks me up. And he and I have a lot in common. It's very strange. Like every day there's like something he says and I'm like, oh my God, I'm into that too. Maybe we were separated at birth. Do we look alike? Do I look like Adobe? I got kind of the same eye color. I've been married for 25 years. And I've been with Rick actually for 31. So we've been together for the entirety of our adult lives. Partners in crime. We take care of each other. He's a good guy. I'm gonna keep him. Yeah, don't get all freaked out with me like flirting with Adobe. I mean, Adobe and I are completely platonic. You know, we're just really, really good friends and we enjoy like teasing each other. I will scroll up when I can. I am still on the freeway though, so forgive me here. I'm sure I'll hit a red light once I get off of the freeway. And then I can scroll up real quick before I go in to work. We're actually a little early today, which is good. I got everything for the wedding set up yesterday, so all we have to do this morning is clean. Make it all look pretty. Adobe, oh, that girl that he went there for, she wouldn't let him stay there? Oh, come on. Really? What's wrong with her? He's stuck there, yeah. Well, he's also said he's got stuff that he's got to take care of first, so who knows what that means. And you know what, like I said, I don't need to know what that means. He's got things to do and it's his private business, and that's totally okay. Oop, I accidentally honked my horn. Now Rick is looking at me. It was an accident, I swear. Where's he going? It's no turn for trucks, Rick. Oh, I see. It's a broken car. Never mind. Oh, of course I don't get a red light. That's all right. I'm almost to work, and then I can stop and read the comments real quick before I go in. Whee! Flying around the corner here. Meow. Do you guys get roundabouts in your city? I think they're annoying as hell. Rick, you just went through a stop sign, dork. Too bad I didn't have my camera turned around. I could have had it on video. Dang nabbit. I'm almost to where I can stop, guys, so hang on here. I appreciate you guys coming in today, too, by the way. I love you guys. My brothers and sisters from other misters. Alright, hang on, I'm parking. Alright, let's straighten out. Rah! There we go. Okay, let me read real quick here. Love you more. Aw. Why is Mike making you angry? I don't know why you're so mad. You're going to have to send me a message on Facebook. I am Rachel Dolly Wolf Hug on Facebook. You have to tell me why you're mad, because I'm interested to know. Hopefully it's nothing serious. Or you don't have to tell me either. That's fine. You know, whatever you want to do is fine. But I love you guys. Mwah. Oh, you quit Facebook? Well, that doesn't help. Well, my email is dollywolf27@gmail.com. That's Dollywolf, DALIWOLF 27@gmail.com. Oh, I gotcha. Okay, and I love you guys. Mwah. We'll talk to you guys later. I think like Joanne said, I think the money is gone. I think everything went into all the money that they had went into their solar system and the water system. So I don't think that there's anything left out there for them right now. But, you know, when the time comes and Adobe's ready to go back, I am sure that all of us can chip in and get them back there. There won't be a problem. So, all right. You guys have a great day. I know I will. Take care. Thank you. Bye.